Yeah. All right. Let's get it started. You can hear me okay now, Lorna?
Yeah, baby.
Much better.
All right. Let's go. Woo. All right. Let's go. All right. Go ahead, Carly. Let's go forward. Let's go. Tell me something good, please. Please tell me something good. I shared this morning that I was just so happy that my daughter went back to school, so I could actually, get up and get out of the house at 7:00, or actually 6:30, which was really, really great. Who else has something good to share? Anybody here? All right. How about anybody online? Tim, you got something good to share?
Something good to share. Well, I'm heading back east like in a month, so that'll be good.
Well, my beautiful cousin Alex just asked me, so I'll share that I did finally reach everybody in NOLA and HUMA, and we've got some property loss, but everybody's okay.
That's great.
That's good. That's great.
So happy. So happy.
I'm glad, Lorna.
Thank you.
Yay. That's great. Anyone else want to share?
I want to see my mom for the first time in 2 years again. That's exciting.
You going back to Philly for that?
I am.
Woohoo! All right. It was very hot last week. I don't know what it's like this week, but my brother was complaining about the heat last week. Anybody else want to share before we move forward?
I was in New York last week. It was hot, raining, beautiful, wonderful. It was great.
You recharged.
I recharged. Absolutely.
Yeah. If there was a video game, your power got recharged in there.
It always does it to me.
That's a man who loves his hometown.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Let's Carly, let's move Carly, let's move forward. It's one of those days. All right, we got events this week. Rob and Sonia. Rob, what's going on with you? Then we'll get to Sonia, because Sonia's going to talk about Mega Camp a little bit. Go ahead.
Rise and Shines are going great. We even just this morning, we talked about asbestos abatement, how we deal with that sort of thing. We talked about contracts. We also have been supportive of one another. It's just a great time to start your day, get the day started, and you're off and running. We started off with being grateful, end it with what we plan to do for the rest of the day. Scripts practice, which we call planned conversations, have also been going well. In fact, yesterday we had Hayden trying to work with some difficult buyers who was stauncher, who also was trying to buy a craftsman home, even though his spouse wants a modern home, and they have twins on the way. So that's what's been going on.
Wow, that's a complex conversation. Duncher is a problem child, apparently.
Yes.
He has to get it out somehow, right? He's so contained otherwise. Sonia, how are you doing?
Great, thank you. My only update is that we are adding to the Larchmont training calendar the 2 p.m. Monday call with me. So everyone in the coaching program is welcome to hop on there, just so that I can have a little more FaceTime of my Larchmont peeps. And that's it for the coaching side for me. But did you want me to fill in the market update at this point?
Well, unless there's another. Cameron, is there another slide for Sonia? The market update? Let's we'll get back to you on that. Let's see. Thank you, Dragon. I have Rob's phone in front of me. Intro to coaching every first and third Wednesday.
2 p.m.
At 2 p.m. is Rob's intro to coaching, intro to our office and the coaching program. 2 p.m. on Wednesdays, every first and third. All right. Next is Life by Design. Sonia is going to be teaching every first and third Friday, the first and third at 9 a.m.
It's actually, it depends how many weeks there are in it's not always the first and third, because it's whenever we don't have our all staff meetings.
All right. So check the calendar for a Life by Design.
So life by design is where you go through your entire business plan and your net worth and your model, and we just check in on everything, your growth plan, your spending, your lead generation, your GPS, your 411s, network tracking, right? And really just get in the habit of making sure that it's all aligned with what we're looking to do, because I think a lot of people are overwhelmed, right? In this kind of a world of so much, an abundance of Zooms and everything else. So it's difficult to know what to focus on. And so this is a check-in. We do it every other week. And so feel free, this is for everybody, by the way. So please
Excellent.
hop on. And I've got a master tracker that is modified from a MAPS coaching tracker that has like 10 different pages and tabs, right? It's a lot, but it's really, it'll walk you through like, okay, how many listings do I need to be able to afford this amazing life that I planned for myself? So, and then time blocking and all of that. So please join us. I will give you that to have for yourselves.
All right. Thank you, Sonia. All right. Next we have upcoming classes. Ignite, the ongoing series of Ignite classes, lead generation. Star's going to be teaching it. I taught the first two classes. Star's teaching it tomorrow. I love it because Star's been on the last two classes, has jumped on and just added so much energy to my presentation. How's that? Right. So look forward to Star on Thursday, 11:30. And next we have Dragona. Language gets results with Dragona. Powerful language gets results at 11:30 on Friday. Thank you both. And you will not be disappointed in either of these teachers doing a magnificent job. 11:30. Oh, and then we got Rob's teaching your databases, your business on Monday. And Tiffany on Tuesday. Set goals that matter. That'll bring us into next week. Let's not all forget, right after this meeting at 1 p.m., Pete's going to be teaching his listing presentation. You miss it, you lose. I should say we're not going to record it, but we are going to record it. But very, very, you will not, you will, this is for agents of every level, and you will get some great tips and tricks and inspiration for listing presentation. Pete's the best.
Thank you, Joey. It's very basic.
Yeah, well, it's a basic. You still, doing the basics at a high level get you the results, right? You have to get those basics down. That's what people respond to. It's the flourishes are great, the add-ons are great, but it's subterfuge to the really, really important parts of the process. So yes, so
Joey, is that going to be on Zoom or only in person?
It's going to be both.
Oh,
Both.
Okay.
Both, yeah. Your digital, so this week in tech, you have your IDX sites 101. That is today. Is that today? Is today the first or is today the first?
Today is the first.
That's today. We missed that already at 10 a.m. this morning. Tomorrow is DocuSign. SLM overview is SLM is a acronym for Scott Leroy Marketing Overview. Oh, great. That's on Friday. And then on Monday, we have a MyKW overview, which you have so many tools and reports and kind of connectivity in MyKW that it can be overwhelming. So it'd be great to have an overview of that, followed up with a overview of Command. And that is, that's on Tuesday, right?
Yeah,
All right.
so do you mind if I just clarify on that real quick?
Sure.
This is Scott Leroy Marketing is doing these every day at 10 a.m. every single day and every single weekday. And what it is they have a topic. I have a link on it for this, like all the topics. You can go directly to Scott Leroy Marketing to see the link for what they've got coming. But so it's very frustrating that it's at 10 a.m., right? Because this is smack down in the middle of lead generation time. But they're on the East Coast, and that's why it's at 10 a.m. our time. So I would say pick the ones you need to go to. Don't go to every single one at 10 a.m. because then you're not going to get your lead gen done, right? But as a general rule of thumb, on Tuesdays is always the full command overview. And then, so if you haven't taken any of these tech classes and you're like, okay, I don't even know where to start, what should I go to? Do the Tuesday one and then figure out which one is the piece that you need immediately, and then find the next one that comes up on that one, right? So a little bit of planning, because it's a plethora of information. And also it is a real Zoom. It's not a webinar, like it's an actual Zoom training. So there's a person there that you can ask questions of and troubleshoot and that kind of stuff too. So
Excellent. 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 Thanks. Yeah, Scott Leroy is an amazing resource. All right. Next we have building your profit share tree. Sonia's going to be teaching that on Tuesday, September 7th at 2 p.m. It is easy money. I'll just say this year's looking really good for me passively. I looked at it a couple months ago, and I think I had like $8,000 already. And one of my top, I think I have about 18 to 20 people in my downline. One of my top months or top years is making like $22,000 to $25,000. Crazy. Hey, how's it going? So it's the real deal. And Sonia will tell you how that all works. It's not brain science. It's just about sharing the gift of your brokerage with the people you know, right? Okay. Next we have Carly. Dun dun. $1 million a month. $1 million a month with Command Facebook ads. Leslie Jackson and Nick Baldwin on September 22nd. They're going to tell you how to use to improve your Facebook marketing skills using Command. That's again Wednesday, September 22nd, and Wednesday, September 29th, and Wednesday, October 6th from 11 to 1 p.m. Is that a 3-part series, Sonia? Is that correct? Yeah, so 3 parts, 11 to 1, 2 hours each time. That's 6 hours of skill building in Facebook marketing. Excellent.
So that's during our meeting, huh?
Oh, is it real? It's right through. Oh, I didn't even pay attention. That's a Wednesday. They're all Wednesdays.
Yeah,
Right.
looks like it.
I wonder if we can get that recorded.
Yeah, if it's recorded, that'd be great.
Well, this is put on by regional, so I'll reach out and see if we can get a recording for everyone.
Perfect. Thank you, Cam.
Yeah.
Command your consultant. All right, great, excellent. All right, next we have core services. I like the little savage. Andy is in. She's not here today, right? Andy? No, I think she's in some kind of transition. And so she will be back with us again next week. And Raha, hi Raha, how are you today?
I am doing well. How are you?
Rob's waving to you.
Hi.
Okay.
So today I wanted to bring up the importance of disclosing 2 things. The first one is if your client has an active real estate license, that needs to be disclosed. The second one is if your clients, if you are related to the clients in any way, that needs to be disclosed as well. And that needs to be disclosed up front. So it should either be disclosed in the RPA, you can do so under other terms, or they could be a separate addendum or on the counter. It's just important that if those two things apply, that they are disclosed upfront.
All right, great. Have you run across some situations where they have not been disclosed?
Yes, because a lot of agents haven't been aware that that's a thing that they have to mention, and that, you know, has come forward later on, and it's just very important that everybody knows that if that's the case, they need to mention that.
Joey, if I can interject.
Absolutely, Rich.
The requirement that an agent disclose if they're related to somebody in the transaction is an actual code of ethics requirement. It's one of the articles of the code of ethics that you will disclose that. Also, in regards to somebody who has an active license, even though they may not even, their license isn't under a brokerage, they're not practicing, the fact that it is not an expired license, it still needs to disclose. And the reasoning is that anybody who has taken the courses and taken the test has a better knowledge of the transaction than any other person. So they would be held to a higher standard.
Got it. And that's not, and that's not just when you have an interest in the property. That's when you are representing and anyone in the deal has a relationship to the other. So you're saying even if the seller who is not selling the property, but maybe holding a real estate license, and even if that license is not is not hung anywhere or active, that they need to disclose that.
Correct.
Absolutely, yes.
Right.
What can you do if it's not disclosed? For instance, I made an offer on a property and the agent was actually the seller and I didn't know until offer was submitted. What do we do then?
You inform the agent that they need to disclose that to all the parties. You know, you representing your buyer would need that, you know, need to know that. So,
yeah, she found out like in the middle of the deal, Rich, is
Right.
what it, I mean,
Right.
is there, I guess she's looking to see if there's any punitive, it's, yeah, well.
I mean, you could file a grievance, an ethics complaint, because it is an ethics violation. Theoretically, if your buyer is bothered by that, your buyer, even though they had removed all their contingencies, they would have the right to cancel because it's a new material fact.
So, good question, because I know on the MLS, there are some people that disclose and say seller is related to a real estate agent or the seller is a licensed agent and so on and so forth. It's not disclosed at all times. So is there an appropriate time, a mandatory time that they're supposed to disclose it? For instance,
at the beginning.
Because Eileen and Dr. just opened escrow and in their acceptance package was disclosed that the seller is also the licensed agent.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, it should be disclosed up front. If you're representing a buyer or it should be a part of that disclosure, should be a part of the RPA in other terms. That's really the only place you can put, stuff like this. If you're representing the seller on your first counter, it goes in, it should go in there. It should, right up front, it should be disclosed that, that either that they have an interest or they're related, because also having an interest, that needs to be disclosed also. Just because it's in the MLS, remember this, just because it's in the MLS, it should also be in the contract. Like when we do exclusions of appliances, just because it's in the MLS, well, it was excluded. Well, you know what? The seller changed their mind. It wasn't put in the contract The seller changed their mind and they're taking it because it's not a part of the contract. So just because it's in the MLS, make sure that it ends up in the contract.
Yeah, it's not a contractual agreement until until both parties agree to it in the contract. And to Rich's point, it's a disclosure, right? It's not a term of the contract, it's a disclosure. And if that disclosure comes in late, if you find it out after or straddling your contingency removal, then that gives you extra time. That reboots your 5-day, ability to quit, right? Or, for this new information.
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so if we thought we were protected in this regard by putting it in the MLS and you're already in escrow, do you suggest, I'm actually in the process of doing an Avid right now. Should I just add it in the other notes on the Avid?
Yes. Yeah. If you're already into it, sure. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I thought checking that box on the MLS covered it, but clearly.
No, because it's not a part of the actual contract. Everything that's there has to be transferred over to the contract for
We're gonna move it into the contract.
enforceable. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, great. Yeah, just because you write as is in the remarks of, as is a meaningless gesture anyway, but just because you write as is in the MLS, it doesn't, transfer. We said as is in the MLS. It's just as meaningless in the MLS as it is in the contract, right?
I get it. It's just the contract is done. So where do you want to put it?
Rich said it's okay. You put it in the Avid or in the disclosures. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Like there should be a form for that.
Learn something new every day. All right, great. Thank you, Raha. Thanks, Rich.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right. Next we have Grace and Van. Are either of you guys on
Joey, I'm here.
How you doing,
Ben's
buddy?
here. Hey guys, good. Good. Happy first day of the month. Just wanted to check in again. Let me please be a resource for everybody for title related questions and or situations. I'm here in your office in terms of over the phone to assist in any type of clarification. Also, given that all the kids are back in school now, for a lot of people, it's a great time to kickstart the new prospecting, new business, new business acquisition. So keep that in mind. We do have phone numbers and emails, for purchase, but they're not very expensive. And then finally, I wanted to let you guys know I do have a list in front of me with about 400 properties between Orange, LA, and San Diego County that have expired. So if anybody wants that list, please reach out, let me know, and I'll get that over to you.
Thank you, Van. That's a great offer. Anybody willing to do the work. It takes calling expireds and withdrawals and FSBOs it takes a lot of follow-up and it takes a lot of diligence on the daily. Great. That's not meant to be discouraging. It just yeah.
Gotta put in the work.
Yeah. Be up for it. Yeah. You can't do it casually.
Hey, Joey, can I put a little plug reel in? Just so you know, feel free. He is so responsive, and I just want to thank him. He's so great, you guys. If you need anything, if even like for leases, if you just want to make sure the owner is the person they're dealing with, I mean, he responds so quickly, and I just wanted to thank him publicly, and I hope everyone knows what a valuable asset he is to our office. So I hope everyone's contacting him.
Yeah, actually, I got a text also from David Urich, who is our new Larchmont escrow officer, and he wrote me the text. He's like, make sure that you show gratitude for Ven and for Clearmark, because they've been great partners and I think solving a couple problems that David had in escrow and getting things done in a really, really effective way. So thank you, Ven, for all your help.
Thank you. Appreciate it, guys.
All right. Next we have, new listings, birthdays. Rita and Steven. Tim Paulson, you have one coming up, and Matthew Lavi, Peter O, Alexandra Pukachoff, Andre Perkins, Incher. Eileen, did you buy him something, or you just figuring that out that his birthday's this week?
Thank you for the
Okay. Jim Cohn and Andrew all have birthdays this week. Happy birthday, you guys. Also, we have some closed escrows, just a few.
Sorry to interrupt. This is Brian. This is my bad. I did not update the closed escrow lists. I was a little bit behind the bullet these last 2 days. So my bad, everybody. I will get an updated list for you guys.
You're apologizing before somebody says, why isn't my closing on there?
That's exactly right.
Okay, just keeping it straight. All right, but these are real closings though, right?
These are real closings, but we already mentioned these on the last meeting.
Oh, okay. All right,
Yeah.
so this is not the updated.
That's correct.
Okay, all right, so should I just ignore these?
I mean, good for them. Congrats to everybody.
Yeah, so general, yay, and moving on.
Yay again. I'm so proud of you again.
That's right.
Thanks, Brian, for owning that. Let's see. So how about new escrows? Is that real deal? Or, I mean, Byron and the Bar, yeah? Is that you
no,
guys?
that's also,
on Mill Grove? Is that the new one?
That was one that closed, but it's also
Oh.
missing my last name. but
Yeah.
okay.
You can have that conversation with Brian. Okay, so let's forward through these so that we can get to the new listings, and Brian will do his penance next week, and he will read off all of the closings because I got Christine. Oh, Christina's giving you the eyeball right now. It went towards me and through me, and it hit you right back in the face. All right, Duran and Yvette have a new listing on Moreno Drive in Simi Valley. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,185 square feet at $636,000. Congratulations, you guys! Yay! It's both their first listing. Next, we have Rachel. Rachel Biggio has a listing on La Mirada. It looks like a condo / townhouse type style. 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, $1,126,000 for $598,000. In North Hollywood. Terry Lloyd has his house. It's a beautiful house on Burnside, 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 2,139 square feet for just a smidge under $2 million. It's a lovely house. Also, Day Young Her and the lovely Christina have 436 South Virgil, 506, unit 506, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,370 square feet for $849,000. That area is growing up around this development. I mean, it's an easy in, easy out area that no one really thinks about.
So that unit's a corner unit as well.
It's corner unit. All right, so you're getting light from two sides. All right. Next we have Cliffhanger, maybe. I'm glad you find me funny, Josephine. Are we able to move?
This is another list.
Oh, it's another one. You have 2 of them. All right, penthouse number 4. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. Oh, I blinked. Just a little less square footage, but higher up, and that's $735,000 for this 2-bedroom, 2-bath. There we go, Josephine.
Yes.
Don't tell the other kids, Josephine, but you're my favorite, okay?
Oh, just between us 2, okay.
You want to tell us about 90th Place?
Yes, it's 2 units with a converted garage with a capital C. Never seen one converted like this. Everything is there. The front house has 3 bedrooms and 2 baths. It's detached from the back unit, which is 1 bedroom and 1 bath, and the garage is in between. It's a total of 5 bedrooms and 4 baths, 5 baths. 2,981 square feet. It's probate with court confirmation for 815,500. There's a slight mistake there, but I'll forgive Brian.
What is the, yeah, easy for you to forgive, Brian. What do these rent out for, Josephine?
Section 8 for 1439, something like that.
For each of them? Okay.
For just the back unit, the front house is vacant, and the garage, of course.
Okay. Does the front house come with the garage, or is that a separate piece?
It's separate. It's the space between.
Okay. All right. All right. Thank you, Josephine. Let's see. Rob Marin's this beautiful in Umbria in Eagle Rock, right? No? Highland Park. I'm sorry. Beautiful views out the front door, right? And you want to talk about that, Rob?
Sure. The property, it's perched on top of a hill. And the nice thing though is that there are steps in the front, but there's very minimal steps in the back from the garage. So if you're thinking about unloading groceries and so on, it's very convenient. It's really well landscaped. It's got 2 entertainment areas in the back. But the spectacular thing about the home is it has 270-degree views of all of Highland Park and the hills. It's really nice. The nice thing is that even though you do have those kind of views, since you're perched on top of the hill, you have a lot of privacy. It was a restored craftsman home from 4 years ago. My clients love the home. They just had to move because their family and their careers demanded it. But it's a great home, a great find. Things are very up to date in the home. It's really a good buy for any buyer out there too.
Yeah. I love those prickly pear, cactus pears there. Yum.
Fully mature avocado trees and citrus.
Wow. Great. Yep. Bring your clients to see it. It's an out of the box property. All right, let's go next. We have leases. Christina Kim has another lease. 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 1,370 square feet for $3,700 on 436 South Virgil. What's the name of that?
Building's called Element.
Oh, it's in the Element building, the same one.
That's a corner unit, 3-bedroom as well.
All right, perfect. Also, Champ and Marion Singer have a property on Doheny, a 2-bedroom, 3 bath for $5,800, just under 2,000 square feet on Doheny, which is really, really great. And those things are so expensive because the HOAs in that building, those buildings are just outrageous. Christina has another, what I would call a loft, studio loft, right?
So it's at the Rowan building. It's very cute, laundry in unit. Rowan building's one of the nicest historic buildings in
It's super
LA.
sexy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
It's got the
moving
loft
right.
vibe.
It's all vacant.
It's all vacant. It's got the loft vibe, but the hallways are like a nightclub.
Yeah.
Right? They still painted like deep blue or purple or something like that.
Yeah.
It's low lit. It's very,
sexy.
yeah, very hip right now.
Like somewhere I would live.
You would live there? All right.
I think so. It looks pretty Sonia-like, no?
Yeah, it's pretty. I mean, you walk when the units are very bright, but the hallways are, kind of sultry, right? Yeah.
I'm gonna put that in there.
I'm not allowed. All right. Next we have Champ and Marion also have a 2-bedroom, 2 bath lease on Kirkwood for it's 1,104 square feet for $5,800. It comes with a full backyard too. Beautiful deck. Day has a listing on Traction, lease listing, 2-bedroom, 2 bath, 1,080 square feet for $3,200. Comes with a pool.
Arts District, Mirror Building.
Yep. It's in the Mirror Building in the Arts District. Is that considered the Arts District?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's the center.
All right. Next is this another one in the same building? It doesn't take much to mess me up. But I go with it. Right, Carly? Gonna get that squirrel working. Commercial income properties. Right, Sandra and Steve Senegram have it's 2 buildings, 4 units on Mariposa, North Mariposa, one 2-bedroom, 1 bath, 1 studio, and 2 1-bedroom, 1 baths for a total of it's a 6,800 square foot lot for just under $1 million. Christina wants to take a picture. Hold on, Carly. Why don't those people who have that giant lot on the corner buy it, right? All right, there's, what do we have next is Michael Wegman on Bronson, 1954 North Bronson is 3 townhomes, 1 bedroom, 1 bath, 2 bedroom, 2 bath, and a 4 bedroom, 3 bath, an 8,100 square foot lot for 2.2 million. And these are, fully realized, these are fully realized loft townhouses too. I think that might have been one of, I don't know. Okay. I'll keep my conjecture to myself. Next is pocket listings. Tell us about it. We'll start here anybody have any pocket listings that they want to share? No, here, Christina, no, Rob, here.
I mean, I still haven't really, I've been so busy, but I have a SFR off of Pico Fairfax, RD 1.5. So if you're looking for something, it's an SFR, so it's not categorized in the RSL district, but there's a lot of multi-families. I've done the feasibility. You could build up to about 5 decent sized townhomes. If you've got developers looking for projects in that area, please come talk to me. Price is going to be 2.1. That's the bottom number I'm giving you guys. I'm actually marketing this at 2.3. So just kind of let you know.
Bring an offer before she changes her mind. All right. Anyone else on in our little virtual community there have a pocket listing or coming soon that they want to talk about?
I do.
Come on. Oh, Tiffany. Hey.
Hey. So Rob and I have a really great condo that is set up like a townhome. It has an attached garage with direct access. It's a 2-car garage too. Tankless water heater, 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths down in Santa Fe Springs near Downey. I don't know how much better you can get things for in the mid 6s. We are listing just under 600,000 with the intention of it going probably in the mid 600,000 range. And the community has a basketball court, has a playground, and 2 swimming pools. So it really is fantastic. 1,470 square feet, built in 2010. So if you have someone looking in that 600,000 price range, you can get a lot.
Low HOAs too.
HOA dues, yeah.
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 Excellent. Thanks, Tiff.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Who else you got? Anybody else have any coming soon?
I've got I have a duplex coming soon over by the Hollywood Hills, the Hollywood Bowl. It's 2042 North Las Palmas. 1 unit will be delivered vacant. The tenant actually just moved out yesterday, I hope, and we'll be getting that 1 unit cleaned up. It's got stairs, so not for your older clients, but great owner user. Redone a couple of years ago. And it should be around 1.4. We're going to come on the market maybe in the next 2 weeks or so.
The units are renting out for around 3,500. Is that correct?
36. Yeah. And this 1 unit completely redone has a big deck in the front of it that looks out on the, over towards across Highland to the bowl and the trees and all that stuff. It's really nice. It's really great. Yeah.
3-bedroom, Tim? Is that what you said?
No, it's
bed.
it's 2 beds, 2 bath. The one that's vacant, the one that has a tenant in it that she's paying 36 is 2 beds, 1 bath, washer dryers in both units. That one also has a redone kitchen, and she just moved in there. I don't think she's still in the first year of her lease.
Both of them have some outdoor space too.
Both of them, yeah, that one has outdoor space as
What's
well.
that?
No, it's a great location.
The asking price, Tim, is
around 1.4. We haven't decided exactly, but probably 1.4, maybe 1.425.
Yeah. Thanks, T.
Sure.
All right. Anybody else?
I have something, Joey. It's
Bring it,
Alex.
Alex.
Hi. So I have a condo in downtown LA coming. It's essentially a studio. It's about 728 square feet, but you could kind of section it off. It's in the Toy Factory building in the Arts District. And we're still working on price, but probably maybe around 600,000. The HOA is probably, I'm still getting the final numbers because each condo is different, but it's about $550 a month. It has a pool, a gym. It has a really pretty, one of the lower levels of one of the roof areas has a really beautiful landscape garden where you can hang out and barbecue and all that stuff. It's adorable around there. It's probably going to get our staging and everything and photos together by the end of next week.
Yeah, it's one of the first adapted reuse buildings in downtown LA, and it got hit pretty hard in the downturn 2009 because they had the downturn, and then even when things started to come back, it coincided with they had some HOA litigation. Since they were the first one in, they were the first one to get hit with the 10-year litigation. And so it was not pretty for them for years. You could buy those units really inexpensively. I mean, I think they were in, something comparable was probably in the mid to high threes at that point. Yeah. Yep. All right. Thanks, Alex.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Anyone else have a coming soon or pocket that they have? Not to be confused with wants and needs, right? All right, let's go forward to the next one, which I think is wants and needs, right? Before we leave, wants and needs. All right, wants and needs. What do you guys need? Well, let's do here first. Anybody here have any wants or needs?
I need a buyer.
Ah.
I need a buyer for my listings.
And no particular listing, just any of her listings. Although she needs a buyer for all of her listings. Anybody have a more focused request?
Can I?
Joey, I sent an email around the office looking if anybody has a really great Keller Williams or other agent in San Diego. I have a client who might be looking for somebody down there. So if anybody's got a really good real estate agent contact in San Diego, let me know.
San Diego agent. All right. Thanks, Tim.
I do. I'll email you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Charlotte has
Charlotte,
has
April,
yeah.
everybody's done.
Yeah, she's got one. She's super nice.
All right.
I have a few.
Charlotte reads her email.
Okay, well, one second. All right, now we have Gabrielle has a few wants or needs.
Okay.
Sorry. She's got a list. She's bringing a list.
I do. Okay. I need a I have a buyer. I need a 1 to 2 bedroom condo with a pool. Oh, sorry. My bad. I don't know why I'm looking at that. Condo with a pool, 2 parking spaces preferred with in-unit laundry hookups. I'm looking, so the areas are going to be like Encino, Tarzana, Woodland Hills, surrounding areas, Reseda, for as low as $330 starting, HOA, $430 to $450 a month. And then also any income opportunities with good, decent cap rates here. Few units, duplex, fourplex, or single family residents that can be rented out or have ADU or ADU potential. looking between 600 to 900K, but then buyers also able to go higher than that, depending on what the opportunity is. Leases, I need a 2 to 3 bedroom updated rental with a balcony, pool, and in-unit laundry. This person needs room for an office and recording area for video and audio, and is open to a 2-bedroom and loft. Budget is $4K a month in either the West Hollywood, Los Feliz, Larchmont, downtown LA, and surrounding areas. It's a relocation. Then I have another client who needs a luxury updated new construction rental with parking, prefers a home, townhome, or condo, budget $5K a month in like Silver Lake, Echo Park, Hollywood, Mid-Wilshire, West Hollywood. And this is a music industry professional. Thank you, Gabrielle. Reach out to me if you guys have anything.
Yeah. All right. Thank you, Gabrielle. Anybody else have any wants, needs?
Joey.
Yes.
I was gonna ask Mr. Pisani about the email he sent out about the rents and all that.
That's
Sure.
Go ahead. Are you still there, Rich?
Yeah, I am. I'm here. Basically, the email was about that the federal government, the Supreme Court, overruled the CDC putting an eviction moratorium, which had gone through October 3rd. So that eviction moratorium went away. But it really doesn't affect us here in California, because California has its own eviction moratorium that goes through the 30th of September. So there are no evictions through the 30th. And also LA County and LA City have their own. As after the 30th, who knows what's going to happen? Will it be extended? I don't know. And if you're working with a tenant or a landlord who has questions about evictions or what their rights are, refer them to an attorney. It's so complicated depending on where the property is and whatnot. You should not be getting involved. There is relief for tenants and landlords who have been affected by COVID. And there are resources. I'll find them on CAR. There's a resources for landlords to be reimbursed for rent that they haven't been paid. I'll find the resource and I'll send it to Brian to send to the office. But there are programs to help. But as far as the moratorium here in LA and in California, it is still intact through the 30th of this month.
Yeah, and a good rule overall is to follow is that local guidelines override. So LA overrides state overrides federal, right?
Right.
It's
LA
the most
overrides
restrictive.
County. And county overrides state.
Yeah, I forgot the county.
Yeah.
But what it comes down to is the most restrictive prevails, right?
Exactly.
So I guess that if the federal government had a more restrictive guideline than the local or the county, then the federal government would prevail, right?
Correct.
Yep.
And with the recall, who knows what the state is going to do if should Newsom be ousted? And so who knows?
It's all in flux. But for now, our local jurisdiction takes the moratorium to the end of September, right? Is that what you're saying?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. All right. Thanks, Rich.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anyone else?
I'd like to fill a bucket.
Go ahead. Fill it up, Tim.
I'd like to fill a bucket. Yeah. David Urich over at Larchmont Escrow did a great job for me. And it wasn't, I would say at all times, the easiest escrow. So he had to pull a few bunnies out of his hat. But in the end, great job. Got it closed. And kudos to him.
We're going to get really David nice. We're going to get David on the meeting ASAP. He's busy, kind of building back and cleaning up Larchmont Escrow so we can so we can, proudly offer it to you guys, proudly offer the services. David is amazing. He has over 30 years.
I was just going to say
escrow
that
experience.
he's very experienced. Nothing seems to fluster him. You come to him with a problem. He goes, okay, I think I've got a fix for that, and taken care of. It's really, really a pleasure to deal with him. Yeah. Yeah. Very calm, unflappable, I would say. Yeah.
Take advantage of him. He's a great guy. Yeah. And we'll
Absolutely.
get him on the team meeting and introduce him to you guys ASAP. All right. Thanks,
Absolutely.
Tim.
Sure.
Thank you. Anyone else needs to fill the bucket?
Yeah, I'd love to fill the bucket and just give out a huge, huge, huge shout out to all of our new agents that are on this call right now. I saw Ashley is on here, David's in the training room, Damasio's here. We have good energy, and I'm super excited you guys are still tapping in. I love it.
Welcome, and Malika too.
Yeah, Malika's in there too. I saw her.
Oh, Malika's
Hello.
here. Hi, Malika.
Hi, Kim. Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Good to see you. All right,
you.
excellent. Go ahead.
That's it.
Good to see you. All right, guys. If there's nothing else, did I miss anybody? Let's take Lorna's background inspiration and let's go do your job. Okay. All right. I've been taking lessons from Rob on transitions. Go and do your job, for crying out loud.
That's a good
love
one,
you.
Joey.
All right. Love you guys. Have a great week and make the best of it. Okay.
Love you guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you.